straight up to me. The next demonstration will highlight the exceptional slow-speed capabilities of the F-A-18. The Hornet is famous for its ability to fly slower than any other comparable fighter. No other aircraft would dare to attempt this maneuver at these speeds, but the F-A-18 Hornet remains completely controllable through the use of two flight control computers. Catfish will complete the slow-speed pass by selecting maximum afterburner and pitching the aircraft up through the vertical as he finishes with a maneuver known as the 1/2 Cuban 8. You'll see him as he begins to slow down. This is called the high alpha pass, or high angle of attack. What that means is that the nose is going to be pulled up about 30 degrees above the horizon, and that's that angle. The angle of attack is the difference between the attitude, or the nose-up attitude of the airplane, and the horizon, or the relative wind in this case. Watch him as he slows down. We expect to get him slowed down to about 100 knots, or about 115 miles per hour. The F-A-18 Hornet is the same type of aircraft flown by the United States Navy's Flight Demonstration Squadron, the Blue Angels.
This world to stop hating. Can't find a good reason. Can't find what to believe in.
Less than 120 miles per hour, ladies and gentlemen. An aircraft that weighs in excess of 30,000 pounds. How's that for your United States Navy? This will be a great opportunity to get a good picture of Lieutenant Adrian Catfish Joke from Strike Fighter Squadron 106 at Naval Air Station Oceana, Virginia. Even NASA uses the F-A-18 Hornet to explore maneuvering at extremely high angles of attack, like you saw in that 30-degree nose-up high alpha pass just a moment ago. Top speed, about 1,180 miles per hour, and here, only at about 250 miles per hour, is your United States Navy's F-A-18 Hornet. At 500 feet and perform the overhead brake, which results in a decelerating 360-degree turn. Now, once the gear and flaps are lowered, I'm going to ask Dan McLaren to turn the music down so we can listen to the precise power changes that the pilot makes as the aircraft is expertly guided onto the landing spot at show center. Also notice that the aircraft doesn't flare prior to touchdown, but is flown onto the runway without slowing the rate of descent. Only naval and marine only naval and marine aircraft can take the brutal punishment of this type of a landing. We'll see him touch down and then shove the throttles forward. 3 degrees nose up, angle of attack for the descent, 140 knots, about 155 miles per hour. Throttle goes forward and up he goes, a quick touch and go. On every landing, a carrier-based aircraft, once the wheels hit the deck, whether the tail catches or not, and most of the time it does, the pilot shoves the throttles all the way forward, just in case, for some reason, that the tail hook misses all 4 of those wires that are stretched across the carrier deck. By shoving the throttles forward, the aircraft will have enough power to go around. Ladies and gentlemen, with a final photo pass for you here today, Lieutenant Adrian Catfish Joke in the Navy's A-18 Hornet. The F-A-18 is flown in today's demonstration is one that is regularly used in fighter, attack, and aircraft carrier landing missions. It takes many dedicated and talented young individuals to maintain, fix, and fly these sophisticated machines. The Hornet's demonstration crews, the maintainers for the Hornet demonstration crew today are plane captains Staff Sergeant Robert Burgess, United States Marine Corps from Ocala, Florida, and AM2AW Daniel Papul from One of the reasons that the Hornet comes in so fast is that during flight operations, the aircraft carrier has to be pointed into the wind to give extra lift and help give the slow speed performance for the jets a boost. And it is also the time when the carrier fleet is most vulnerable to attack. So the aircraft come in very, very rapidly over the carrier deck, about 800 feet above the deck, swing around in that tight circle, and then make a very, very continuous bank turn right onto the landing spot. This time we'll see him land all the way in. He's working to land on a specific spot on that runway. There's no flare. He doesn't flare and pull up a little bit. The aircraft just flies directly on to the runway. Boom. And on an aircraft carrier, that landing descent rate is about 700 feet per minute. It is I'll give a back acre, not a back breaker, but certainly a back acre.